It is 10:31 a.m. I stayed up till like midnight last night trying to get stuff done, and this is what I created for me to do today. This is my new setup at my desk. We got these for like $5 at a store where they sell warehouse Amazon items that didn't sell. They have in bulk, so I could hold up my laptop. And then I got another one for my iPad. Everything going on there. So they're adjustable. This one can go down, this can go flat. So I have to be on campus by like 11:30. My class starts at 12. I get out about 12:50. It's always freezing inside every building at TAMU-CC, so I need my big jacket. I'm bringing my iPad, my notes. I write everything on a journal, my backpack, and so yeah, I have one exam. It's in pharmacology, one quiz. It's in lifespan and development. A whole bunch of assignments for health altercations. It's like pathophysiology. Yeah, let's do it. Before I head out, I just wanted to like review some of the notes for the exam that I have to come back and take. So they're all on my iPad. My best friend is my tutor, and she like took all these classes already, so she made some really neat notes. Some really cute notes. There's 12 pages, but it's for my first exam, so I have all of the like blueprint filled out. I just have to sit here and read these through, and then I'm gonna head out, maybe grab food. I really want to grab food, but I know I shouldn't be doing that every morning. Watch me get food anyway. Okay. The exam's about medication administration, 10 rights of the patient, pharmacokinetics, pharmacodynamics. We're reviewing like how the drugs get metabolized and transported throughout the body, how they're excreted, steps the nurses have to take, controlled substances, classes of medications that we're going to start going over. The only thing I don't have on this one is the antibiotics, because I made a crazy document over here. So this is what I made. Like, I would just take screenshots from the PowerPoints and some of the stuff I read off the book. I like to see things in diagrams. I like to see things in pictures. Like this is for the drugs. These are the antibiotics and antimicrobials we just started. There was a couple that she said we really should focus on for the test, so I made sure to include the PowerPoint slides, all the information that I need. And then at the end, there's like more pictures on how to get cultures. It's been raining. Alright guys, so I forgot it wasn't breakfast time. I have to get like an actual burger. I might eat this after class when I'm like starving, when I'm dying, but for sure coffee. I have 3 classes this semester. I already took my HESI, so in order to get into the nursing program, there's like the TEAS and the HESI, which is HESI. You have to take them. They're like entrance exams to the program just to test your like biology, your math, your reading abilities. So I already took my HESI. I submitted my nursing application back in July, and it's September 16th today. It's Monday. We should find out like at the end of this month, maybe, if not like next month, but soon. So if I get in, I would start in January. I applied for the spring of 2025, and I only applied to TAMU CC. Like, this is the only application I put in. So if I don't get in, we'll try again next year. But I have to finish off 3 classes. I have to take lifespan and development. It's a psychology class about the body and development of the brain and mind and physical from conception, like egg and sperm meet, to death. So like the full spectrum of human years and development in life. And then I have to take pharmacology, which is like the basic, all the drugs, all the medicines used, and then accompanied with that class is pathophysiology. It's called Health All, but it makes more sense when I call it pathophysiology in my head, because it's like the things that could go wrong with the body. So accompanied with those two, they're taught by the same overseeing professor, so they're going together. Like, we covered all the microbials and like viruses and bacteria and stuff, and then in pharmacology we're covering like the drugs used for those, or like anti-malarians, anti-protozoarians, anti-tuberculosis, like, so the drugs that go to that, and like how we use them, why we use them, how not to use them, things that have happened in the past, and like history that have given us like the knowledge today, penicillin and things like that, and like how it started. So it's really interesting. I mean, I'm having a blast. It's a lot, definitely, to keep up with. I had to pause work. I can't even paint. Like, I usually would make money on the side doing like paintings for people and stuff, and I have people lined up. I feel so bad. Like, I want to get that done, but on top of that, like, I have to pass these classes. Like, I have to do good in order to get into that program in January. So I'm like trying not to be hard on myself, but that kind of happens anyways. Walk into class. My class is in the O'Connor building. It is kind of not a cute day. The sun is not out. Yeah, usually I go to 2 classes on Mondays and Wednesdays, but it's just one. I'm gonna go back home. I have to take this quiz. We just finished up chapter 3. The exams, 50 questions, and that's for farm. Not ready. So we gotta go back home, and I'll see you soon. So I wanted to show you guys, I like to write out the date and what we were doing and the page, and I number all of my notebooks so that they have page numbers on the bottom. I'm about to take a quiz, and it is over this stuff. So everything that I wrote in black is what I took as my notes when I read the book and when I looked at the PowerPoints, and that was before I even went to lecture. That's before we even started talking about that stuff. And then everything that I wrote in pink is what I wrote during lecture when the professor was talking. So she likes to make these side comments, and like I put exam over here because she said it's gonna be on the exam. Examples that she likes to give us. She made sure to explain that word, so I underlined it. And then I like to do this stuff in black before I take off to go to lecture, because if I can sit down and read and reorganize what they gave us in the PowerPoint or the book, I can make my own diagrams. And then when we get to class, it makes sense to me. And she said that this was a hard topic, but I had already broken it down, and then I noticed the main words of it. So, you know, things like that. I got bored, started doodling. So I got 90 out of 100, and then she'll show us the answers when we go to lecture on Wednesday in a couple days. Okay, this one was a little harder. I got a 95. I'm not rounding because I'm hard on myself, and it took me almost 45 minutes to take it. Cute. I'm back here. So I like to put everything like a to-do list for the day, and then I'll make one tonight for tomorrow of what I need to get done. I finished my quiz, I finished my exam. Now I need to move on to the next chapter with those classes. So with psych, I finished chapter 3 quiz. I need to move on and start reading chapter 4. When I read, I also type my notes at the same time, and then I write it out on my spiral, and then I go to class. So I know for a fact in 2 days we're going to go over chapter 4 in psych, so I have 2 days to get my notes done and in my spiral. That's how I see it. I don't know. And then in pharmacy, I finished my exam, so we're not going in numerical order. That exam was over chapters 1, 2, 3. The next chapter we're reading is chapter 5, covering respiratory medications. So I'm going to do the same thing, read it, type my notes up next to it, write in my spiral the notes, leaving space for me to write extra stuff in lecture, and then I'll be ready for class on Wednesday. That's in 2 days as well. And then tomorrow I have pathophysiology, health altercations, so I need to read chapter 29. We're doing 4 chapters a week in that class, so it's going kind of crazy. It's going kind of fast. We're moving on. We need to finish up chapter 8, I believe, and then we're gonna go into chapter 29. But we're gonna go into chapter 29. I know it tomorrow, so I'm going to read my book, get my notes done, and then have it ready for 9 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, it is. What time is it? Let me look at the time right now. Is 2:36. Side quest today. We're taking the birthday boy out to learn how to play golf. Yeah. Get further away. Let's get it. Now you have to like really swing it.
That feels so shitty.
It's like so limpy, right? It sounded solid. I didn't see it.
Press the green.
Yeah.
Good.
Do you want to try the irons now that you've done like
I guess.
the...
Whatever you think.
I think, yeah. They have a lot of like options and like
Yeah, whatever. I read John here. exactly what you're talking about. I've wanted to try that place. Oh, where did it go? I can't even see it.
I need to be studying, but I'm not. We're here eating sushi.
I ran that fucking course.
Yes. Yeah, you did.
No.
This is what I'm doing. It has to be open.
What time is it?
The lights are on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really bad too. I'm sorry.
We got sashimi, sushi, all types of stuff. Some soy sauce, wasabi, ginger. Yeah. Time is 7:08. Hello, I'm back. It's 8:43. Honestly, I wish I could just take a bath and go to bed, but I can't. So I'm here. Join me to do some notes. So tomorrow we're gonna go over structure and function. I can't talk. Structure and function of the respiratory system. This PowerPoint has 32 slides. I'm just gonna go through and make the notes in my spiral because I don't have time to read through the book right now. I had been reading the book on my iPad and I was going through and highlighting like important things in green, but I only got through like 8 pages out of the 20 in the chapter, so I think I'm gonna just kind of see what was in the PowerPoint compared to the book and just do. Usually it's pretty chill if I just look at the PowerPoint. I'm just being extra trying to read the book and all, but I did get through a lot of that. So I'm gonna go and start making notes for tomorrow. I like to do this just so I can have like diagrams drawn out and things like that in my notes. This was from the last chapter, so let's move on. Alright guys, it's officially 10:30, putting it to stop. I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. But I hope you guys enjoyed a day in my life, fall 2024 pre-nursing. Hopefully we get in January. I tried to explain a lot of what I was doing, like what I was going through. You guys came with me to pass a couple exam and a quiz. We aced it together, me and you. We aced it. So yeah, I just wanted to say goodnight, hop on here. I wanted to leave you guys with one last thought before I close this video out, just something you can think of. So I saw this quote, and it says 7 billion people experienced today in a different way. So if you had a bad day, I'm sorry, I'm here for you. If you had a good day, keep it up. It's a good day. Tomorrow's gonna be different, whether that's good or bad, but you guys hang in there, and I'll see you soon.